Absolutely. Here's a lengthy cinematic introduction for Ke'ena Aiyuk, the next generational name in football and the heir to a dynasty. Introducing Ke'ena Aiyuk, the bloodline returns. In the shadow of greatness, a new name emerges, not to follow, but to redefine. His name is Ke'ena Aiyuk, and from the moment he touched a football, it was clear he wasn't just playing the game, he was built to change it. Standing at 6'2", 195 pounds, with shot 4.27 speed, world-class ball instincts, and the hands of a wideout born to haunt cornerbacks, or haunt quarterbacks from the other side of the line, Ke'ena is the most versatile player the sport has seen since Charles Woodson, but he's faster, more physical, and more refined. But this isn't just another five-star story. This is bloodline, legacy, revolution. The bloodline, distant cousin of B'or Stinney, the quarterback who turned Florida A&M into a dynasty and reshaped college football forever, Ke'ena didn't run from the spotlight. He sharpened himself in it. Pressure don't scare me. My blood been here before. Ke'ena Aiyuk. Where B'or changed the game with vision and leadership, Ke'ena does it with range, rage, and rhythm. At wide receiver, he's an elite route technician with vertical explosion and strong hands in traffic. On defense, he's a shutdown corner with a freakish vertical, excellent hip fluidity, and an alpha presence that makes quarterbacks rethink entire schemes. The decision. Ke'ena shocked the recruiting world when he turned down offers from Georgia, Alabama, USC, Oregon, and Michigan to commit to South Carolina State University. The announcement rocked social media, and for good reason. He is now the highest-rated college football recruit to ever commit to an HBCU. The vision, where B'or once awakened the HBCU movement and helped lift schools like FAMU into the national spotlight, Ke'ena is here to keep the light burning and expand it. His goal? Turn SCSU into the new football mecca of the South. He wants national titles, he wants respect. He wants every black boy who felt unseen by the system to watch him take over on both sides of the ball. Ke'ena's freshman year begins now. He enters the game not just as a player, but as... absolutely. Here's a...
Nittany Lions take the field to kick off this new season. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the fifth-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David.
Before we get into towards my dog and his career and the path of him, we got to figure out how did the Pac-12 got all these HBCUs in their conference, though? What led to the Pac-12 doing this? Well, let's take a trip in memory lane and let's look at FAMU.
Here's a compelling intro to highlight FAMU's dominance under B'or Stinney and how it transformed the college football landscape, leading to a historic realignment in the Pac-12. The rise of FAMU, B'or Stinney's dynasty, and the HBCU takeover of the Pac-12. The Florida A&M Rattlers, once a respected but regional power, became the epicenter of a college football revolution under the legendary leadership of B'or Stinney. From the moment Stinney stepped on campus, FAMU transformed into an unstoppable force, going undefeated for multiple seasons and collecting national championships like trophies on a mantle. With a 99 overall rating, generational scrambling ability, and the poise of a seasoned professional, Stinney redefined the quarterback position and led a team that consistently finished 16-0, torching top-tier programs and rewriting the record books. Under the guidance of head coach B'or Stinney, FAMU didn't just dominate the ACC. They made the college football playoff every year, securing 7 straight national titles from 2025 to 2031. Their dominance wasn't a fluke. It was a statement that HBCUs could compete and beat the best in the country. That dominance sparked a national reckoning. The Pac-12, seeking to rejuvenate its brand and add competitive firepower, opened its doors to powerhouse HBCUs like South Carolina State, Hampton, Howard, Jackson State, and others. These programs, once seen as underdogs, had become breeding grounds for elite talent, elevated by the trailblazing excellence of B'or Stinney and FAMU. What followed was nothing short of revolutionary. A new-look Pac-12 stacked with HBCU contenders, bringing speed, flair, tradition, and firepower to a conference in desperate need of revival. And it all started with one program, one player, and one vision. The Stinney era didn't just rewrite history, it reshaped the future. HBCU takeover of the Pac-12. And we're witnessing history, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following college football over the last decade, you already know the name B'or Stinney. And if you don't, well, buckle up. Because what he did at Florida A&M University wasn't just greatness. It was generational dominance. We're talking 7 straight national championships, multiple undefeated seasons, and a quarterback who played the game like it was coded in his DNA. A 99 overall magician on the sticks, left-handed, 6 foot, 170 pounds of pure electricity, Stinney turned the Rattlers into a college football dynasty that not only ruled the ACC, but broke the sport wide open. Under head coach B'or Stinney, the Rattlers didn't just win. They embarrassed Blue Bloods, rewrote the playoff format, and turned FAMU into a pipeline of NFL-ready talent. Year after year, top-ranked players lined up to be part of something bigger than the game. And what happened next? Oh, you felt the aftershock. The Pac-12, once on life support, saw the writing on the wall. And that writing said, HBCUs are the future. One by one, they welcomed powerhouses like South Carolina State, Hampton, Howard, Jackson State, and more into the fold. Not out of charity, out of necessity. Because if you want to compete at the highest level now, you need that FAMU firepower, that Stinney swagger, and that HBCU grit. This isn't just a new chapter. This is a new era. And it all started
On third down to keep this drive rolling. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. On first down, it's play action. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete. Down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hand?
Clock near the goal line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Chris, you talk about having a day.
This one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended.
How do we get the HBCUs ready?
First of all, we got to get our business straight. We got to get the business straight. When I say the business straight, I could start from ticket sales all the way to concessions, to apparel, to understanding TV rights. And I could keep going down the list that you got to get this stuff together before you think God is going to bless you. God don't bless nothing that's raggedy, because that's going to be self-destruction. Only way God is going to bless you is you ready for the blessing. He's not going to put something on you that you can't carry and you can't handle. And we're just now getting to the point that we could handle the blessings that he has for us. When I first got here, no, we couldn't. And I'm not just saying it just because of me, but no, we couldn't, because we were raggedy. And it was no structure, no order. I mean, you go out there and kids thought they would go on the field with this on, this on. No. We were black socks. We were this, we were that. We're a uniform team. You know why? Because in the NFL, if you don't have on this type of uniform in the game, you get fined. First fine is $3,500, then $7,500, then $15,000, then it goes all the way up. The kids don't know about that. I said, you know what? You want to wear your shirt out? If you do it in the NFL, guess what? This is what that is. Now, all those kids you see on television with the shirts out, see, they got grandma or auntie saying, you know, can I hold some? And they saying no, but they just gave away $15,000 just to kick it. And that's idiotic to me. They don't understand it until it's